You just gotta let her go, man. Whatever she is, whether she's a girl, a job, a ambition that didn't come to fruition that you regret, and whatever it is, you just gotta let it go because you've been clinging too tightly. And I know that you like control and you like to have strategies and you want to get in here and you want to figure it out. But sometimes you waste way too much energy up here. Sometimes you get lost in your thoughts and you either catastrophize or you fantasize about how things could be. Well, what if I do this? What if I do that? That's not reality. That's a fantasy. And who's to say that the fantasy is better than the reality that will come to be? You need to let go because when you grip too tightly, you suffocate any potential of what could be. When you try to control the outcome, you put pressure not only on yourself, but on the situation, on the person. And it's felt, it's palpable. And so you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, how do I let go? And the way you let go is by putting faith in God. You put faith in something greater than yourself. And you trust that God has a bigger and better plan for you than you have for yourself. Now, it doesn't mean you can't take steps towards becoming a better version of who you are, that you can't interact with the world, but it does mean getting out of your head, getting into your body, and feeling everything. Doesn't mean computing everything that you feel that well, I feel this, therefore this must be reality. No. Experience what it is to be human. Feel all the emotions and sensations that arise. Be aware of all the thoughts that are moving past, but learn how to relax. Not only your grip, but your approach to situations and approach to life. Learn how to stand with a grounded presence. Imagine roots emerging from your feet into the ground, plugging you in, keeping you grounded, and move through life from that grounded center of being. And I know it's going to be challenging, and it's going to be tough, and I don't expect you to do it immediately, but take small steps towards it. Next time you want to cling, next time you get triggered, next time something happens where you feel the impulse to reach out and grab, just witness it, observe it, and don't do anything. Just watch it happen. And over time, you'll get better at this. It's a habit. Letting go is a habit that eventually becomes part of your identity the more that you do it. It's like confidence. The thing is, you have to decide, oh, I'm aware of this. This is happening. I'm going to decide not to interact. I'm going to decide not to meddle with it. Because something I've learned about letting go is, like I said before, if we cling too tight, we alter reality in a way that's not conducive or productive to what we ultimately want. I remember back in high school, this is 13 years ago, I was really into this girl. I thought she was the one. And it didn't work out at the time, but I clung to the idea of it working out. I said, this is gonna happen. We both agreed that it would happen in the future. We hoped it would happen. And I kept that memory alive. And I have to commend my younger self for his commitment. But I did end up reconnecting with her. And it was awkward because I put so much pressure on myself. She was literally trying to leave. She's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. And it was just really uncomfortable because I wasn't grounded. I was living up here in this fantasy world. And what's even crazier is that a week or two ago, 7 years after I had reconnected with her, I saw her 3,000 miles away from where we grew up, in the rearview mirror behind me in traffic here in LA. Reached out. We didn't end up reconnecting again, but it was symbolic because it was in the rearview mirror. And I had to be comfortable with the idea that I'm going to keep driving and I'm going to turn and she's going to drive the other way. And that's okay. Not to make this moment, as crazy as it was, into a story. And so sometimes you need to learn how to let things go in the rearview mirror and turn the other way. And so I hope it's something you can work towards and cultivate. Remember to practice. But I have faith in you, and I hope you have faith in yourself that you can do this. It takes time, but you got this. See you in the next one.